It was a cold, misty evening when Jake and his friends stumbled upon the abandoned cabin by the lake. They had been hiking all day, and with the sun setting, they decided to rest for a while. The cabin looked old and worn, with vines creeping up its wooden walls and broken windows that seemed to watch them like hollow eyes. "Let's check it out," Mike said, pushing the door open with a loud creak. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the scent of damp wood. A fireplace stood in the corner, its bricks cracked and blackened with age. Old furniture lay scattered around, some of it overturned as if someone had left in a hurry. On the wall, a faded picture of a family hung crookedly, the faces too smudged to recognize. "This place gives me the creeps," Sarah whispered, rubbing her arms. Suddenly, a loud splash echoed from the lake outside. They rushed to the window, but the water was still, reflecting only the darkening sky. Then, a faint rustling sound came from the trees surrounding the lake. "We should go," Jake muttered. But as they turned to leave, the door slammed shut on its own. A gust of icy wind howled through the cracks, sending shivers down their spines. The sound of hurried footsteps echoed from the ceiling, followed by a sharp, piercing scream that seemed to come from deep within the walls. Panic set in. They forced the door open and bolted outside, sprinting toward the dense forest that bordered the lake. The trees loomed over them like twisted shadows, their branches clawing at the sky. Behind them, the cabin's windows glowed with a faint, eerie light. Then came the whispers, low, hushed voices that seemed to weave through the wind, calling their names. Sarah screamed, tripping over a root. Mike pulled her up, and they ran faster, their breath ragged, hearts pounding like war drums. The whispers grew louder, merging into an eerie laughter that surrounded them. Shapes darted between the trees, glimpses of pale, distorted faces watching from the darkness. Jake could feel something just behind him, cold breath brushing against his neck. He dared not look back. At last, they broke through the tree line, stumbling onto the main road. The moment their feet touched the asphalt, the sounds stopped. The forest stood still, silent as a graveyard. Panting, they turned back. The cabin was gone. Only the still, black waters of the lake remained, reflecting the pale moon above. "We were just there," Sarah gasped. No one spoke. They simply walked away, never daring to return to the lake again.